Our next storyteller is another comedian. His name is Jason Brent. Please give him a warm welcome.
Okay, cool. You guys ever spend a Thanksgiving in an old folks' home on purpose? I did. I did that because my dad's fiance still has her dad, and he just went into the old folks' home, and they're like, we should just spend Thanksgiving there. It might be his last one. My dad's like, good idea. Let's pretend that's not sad. We're doing it potluck style, so I was expecting my brother to make a bunch of food too, so I didn't really have to do much. And he's like, no, I'm staying in with the wife, which is a card I'm jealous that I don't get to play. I haven't even dated anyone or even like had sex since like Obama was still a senator last time I did that. So, if I had that card, I would just play it all the time. Let's be honest, family time, there's always going to be something weird. And my brother wasn't wrong to expect something was going to be weird here. I'm in the old folks' home for a few minutes, and the lady's asking me to help her escape to her sister's. The nurse I pointed out to her, the nurse was like, her sister's probably dead. So we were off to a great start. My job was to bring mashed potatoes, which was a fun job because I couldn't afford potatoes, so my dad had to buy me the potatoes he assigned me. And I had to make them at my brother's house because I didn't have a pot big enough to make potatoes for 15 people. Then I go and I realize this is going to be a pretty good time because my dad made most of the rest of the food. So it was very comforting to know that because like even though there's 12 people that I'm not used to, I'm used to being around like you many people because I like performing, but like one-on-one, I'm going to keep doing that thing where I break eye contact wanting to leave, but you're not going to recognize it because most people keep talking. Just not used to people. I didn't grow up even around a lot of family because I shouldn't say that because when I was younger, we had big family reunions all the time. Mostly just to hang out with grandma. We had grandmas everywhere at these parties. Then eventually we just ran out of grandmas. But the other big reason for these parties was my dad's food. And it was like, let's get together, eat Jason's dad's food, talk about eating more of his food at the next holiday. And then they didn't know that family time made my dad very angry because he didn't really like people either. But my mom knew that, so she'd be like, just cook, you're great at cooking, just cook in there so you only have to talk to the one person you trust to help you cook, and then just receive compliments all night. It's a great system. It was pretty cool. So I go, there's my dad's fiance's relatives with some screaming kids. One of them was practicing face plants on the floor. I didn't know. I didn't say anything, but in my head I'm like, you can do that harder. The guests of honor, all 95 years old of him, and probably has dementia, I was told. He just gets rolled in, and everyone makes him a plate. And everyone sits down at their plates, and they make me sit down at the table instead of standing off to the side, because I'm the one who doesn't actually know anyone here. And it's my dad. And he was already talking to all these people, because my dad's been dating this woman for a few years, so he's already been welcomed into the family while I'm just still watching. Because even if they knew me, it would still be weird for me. I'd be doing the eye contact thing, and they wouldn't get it. So I sit down, and everybody's like, oh my god, this stuffing is so good. My dad made the stuffing, so of course it's good. And the reason it was good was not the ingredients that they kept trying to guess. it was something I knew, because I grew up with him. I knew he was making it with so much love of hating family time. I've tried my dad's fiance stuffing, and it's fine, but it just doesn't taste the same. It tastes like actual love that's appropriate to have. The more I got into it, I was really happy for my dad to have all these people, because like my parents decided to separate a few years ago, by one of them being dead. all the laughter that was over there, like you guys were supposed to be like so like I was 27, my dad was only like 56, so that's a lot of years left to do a lot more than just walk the dog and drink beer after work. So I'm happy for him. There's all this togetherness happening, and it looks like he actually is enjoying it now. And I'm starting to enjoy it too, and then something weird happened I wasn't expecting. Everybody got mad at me and the old man, because he kept calling me Kevin, and I didn't care enough to correct him. I was just like, why does it matter? Why can't I be Kevin? For all we know, it's his last holiday with us. Why should we let him die? I can't remember that guy's name, but he's here now. So I'm looking forward to Christmas now. If I go, it's probably still going to be in an old folks home. If I don't go, that'll mean my dad and my brother both forgot to invite me to Christmas again. But I hope I go, because that's a lot of togetherness, and it's another opportunity to eat my dad's food that I grew up loving. And also, just another shot of like, just let me be Kevin. Thanks, guys.